Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450, built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. We got up to 98 yesterday, also did 98 on Saturday. We will see clouds and sun, afternoon and evening thunderstorms. Look for the high today around 93 degrees. Monsoonal moisture moving into eastern Nevada. It's rolling right nicely through western Nevada right now, bringing more clouds, a chance of afternoon thunderstorms across the Ely area this week. Meteorologists say the atmosphere is still fairly dry, so widespread storms not expected right away. Through midweek, expect partly to mostly cloudy skies, breezy afternoon winds, and isolated storms, mainly over the higher terrain around the county. Storm chances increase by Thursday, continue into the weekend. Best chance Friday and Saturday. Some storms could bring brief heavy rain, gusty winds, lightning, and small hail. Temperatures will remain warm, highs near 90 through Thursday before cooling slightly as clouds and storms increase. In Ely, highs expected in the upper 80s to lower 90s early this week, highs in the mid-80s by the weekend. Nevada governor's race controversy heating up over questions about Medicaid fraud investigations. The campaign of Governor Lombardo criticizing Attorney General Aaron Ford, claiming Nevada's Medicaid agency says 60% of fraud referrals sent to Ford's Medicaid Fraud Control Unit since 2019 were not accepted for criminal prosecution. Lombardo's campaign also questioning Ford's claim that his office recovered more than $40 million in Medicaid fraud restitution, saying Nevada Medicaid could not verify that figure. The Ford campaign has pushed back, accusing critics of creating distractions instead of addressing the work of the Attorney General's office. White Pine County Sheriff's deputies stayed busy Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, responding to fires, traffic hazards, domestic disturbances, and thefts and welfare checks. On Thursday, deputies arrested 42-year-old Cody Jakubushian of Ely for driving with a suspended license, expired registration, and no proof of insurance. Deputies also responded to a house fire in Ely that was quickly extinguished and investigated a stalking complaint and the theft of license plates. Friday brought reports of reckless drivers, fireworks, property damage, and several welfare checks. On Saturday, deputies arrested 42-year-old Seth Davis of McGill on charges of child abuse, DUI, and speeding following a traffic stop. Deputies also responded to a brush fire, an e-bike injury crash, domestic disturbance calls, and a wallet theft investigation. 2 natural deaths reported during the 3-day period determined to be from natural causes. Firefighters are responding to a new wildfire up in northeastern Elko County. The 18-mile fire reported about 6:10 last night north of Montello and northwest of the Jim Mountain fire. The blaze estimated about 300 acres. Resources already assigned to the Jim Mountain fire redirected, with additional crews and equipment dispatched through Elko Interagency Dispatch in Elko County. Motorists urged to avoid the area and watch for emergency vehicles as firefighting operations continue. 33-year-old Las Vegas woman pled guilty in what prosecutors say was a marriage scam that defrauded victims of more than $100,000. Jiang Chen admitted to 1 count of bigamy and 1 count of attempting to obtain money by false pretenses. Investigators say she entered into multiple fraudulent marriages before asking victims for money, claiming she needed help caring for sick relatives. Prosecutors allege the scheme involved more than a dozen victims. Chen scheduled to be sentenced August 20th and could face up to 20 years in prison. Inching up of gas prices continue. Prices in Ely range from $3.85 at the Chevron on East Altman to $3.92 out at the Silver Sage on the reservation. While diesel prices this morning are the cheapest in East Ely, the Shell on East Altman and the Chevron on East Altman at $4.45. with the highest price at the moment at the Shell downtown at $4.94 per gallon. And at 8:21 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.